Welcome back to BistroBuzz TV. Today I'm going to be sharing some of my favorite makeup items and a few salon clips that I really like. Some of these you may already be using or you've used in the past and you have an opinion about them, or maybe some of these you have not tried. If you have or have not tried some of these items, please leave a comment below and share your opinions or your ideas, and let's get started. The first item we're going to start with is the Real Techniques brush. This is for powder, liquid, and cream contour. It's item number 438, and you can see here the brush. I will take it out of the package in just a few moments. This is how it comes packaged. Very, very nice. You can see that the other end of the brush is 439. The packaging is very, very nice. This was purchased at Ultra. This was $10.99. I've taken the brush out of the packaging. You can see here how the brush looks. The bristles are very, very soft. You can tell if a brush is high-end or not when you're using it, and if you have some fallout of the brushes, then that kind of tells you that the brush isn't on the high end, but you know, they're still usable. But I can tell you with this one, it's very, very, very good. Although you're paying the $10.99 for it, it's a little bit pricey, but it's very, very good brush. And the end of this one, what I really like, you see this little piece right here? This will slide up and down. So when you finish using the brush, you can slide that up and it protects the bristles on the brush. So what I like about this one is you're really getting two brushes in one. And that's what I really like about this Real Techniques cheek brush, because you're also getting one for the powder, the liquid, and the cream contour. This is a very good brush. If you haven't used it, you may want to try using this. And if you have used it, please leave a comment. Let us know your opinions about this brush. So let's move on to the next item. The next item is the Real Techniques face brush. This is a foundation blender. I really like this. It's item 213. This was purchased from Ultra and it was $12.99. Taking the brush out of the packaging, you can see here how this brush is, and see how the bristles are on this one. Very, very good brush. You know, if I had anything to say about this one, with what I would really like for it to come with is a cover, because once I use this, I keep this little packaging that it came with, and I just place it back in there when I place it away after I use it. But if it had some type of covering on the end for the bristles after when you're not using it, that would be my only suggestion, that we would have that. But other than that, I really like this brush. If you've used this brush, please share your comments. Let us know your opinions about it, and we'll go to the next item. The next two items are from Revlon, and I really, really like these two paired together. This is the Revlon Lip Liner, and it is the color Nude, and it is beautiful paired with this Revlon 755, and it is Bare It All color. I love these two together, and you may have seen these before at your drugstore. You can purchase these at the drugstore, or some of these are also in the grocery stores now. It's a little pricey. I paid, I believe it was $6.99, but these were on sale. Each of these were on sale when I purchased these, so sometimes you can catch the Revlon products on a good sale, but if you don't catch them on sale, they can be a little bit more pricey. But the Nude Lip Liner and the number 755 Bare It All color is so pretty paired together. There are two more Revlon products here. This is the Revlon Lip Liner. This is the blush color. I love this blush color. It is so nice to use with a lot of the pinks. It goes on very, very well. And what I do is I pair it with This is the Pink Promise 778. I love these two together. They're so pretty together, but like I said, you can use this lip liner, which is the blush color, with other different shades of pink. And you can see here on the packaging the different colors that you can wear with it. So pretty. If you've used these two together, or if you've used one of these, please leave a comment and let us know your opinion about these. The next item is the Revlon Wine Color. This is a lip liner. I really love this. I use this with one of the wine colors in the lip shades for Revlon. And you can see here the different lip colors that you can use, the lipsticks. You can use with this lip liner. I love this one. I like to keep one on backup all the time in this particular color because I use it so often. If you have used this, please leave your opinion of it. The next item is the Sonia Kashuk. This is the small eyeshadow brush. I love this. I really like this. And what I really like is the packaging on this. At the very top, you can see the very top here, the top end of this opens up, and then you can slide this brush down as far as storing it. You can see here how the brush, the end of the brush pops open, and then to store it, you can just slide it up, and then you can press down on the top like that to store it. I really love this, and not many brushes come with this kind of packaging to be able to store them, but it comes in very handy if you're traveling and you need to carry your brushes with you, and then you don't have the fallout from the brushes in your cosmetic bag. So I really like this one, and it's the Sonia Kashuk small eyeshadow brush. I cannot remember how much I paid for this, and I do not have the Target receipt on it, but I did purchase this from Target. The next item is another Sonia Kashuk brush. This is the Eyeliner Brush, and you can see here this is another one that has the end of it to where you can slide up after you use it, and then you can just press on the little top to close it up. That's what I really like about this brush. But I love this brush for eyeliner. This is one of my favorite brushes for eyeliner. But what I really do like is the way the packaging is on this. It's wonderful. Again, if you travel, or even if you don't travel, this is very nice to place back into your cosmetic bag after you use it, and you don't have the fallout in your cosmetic bag. And you've got the brush here that you've got your packaging to where you can close it, protect it in your cosmetic bag when you're not using it. So I highly recommend these two brushes. The next brush is e.l.f. This is the concealer. Many of you have probably used this already. I really like this one also. And you can actually use this as one that you can dab some of your highlighter in and use it on your eyes as well. But it's mainly to be used as the concealer brush. Now, I purchased this at Dollar Tree. So at the time, Dollar Tree, it was $1. It wasn't $1.25, it was $1. But you can purchase these at e.l.f. The e.l.f., you can purchase these at your local Target, and you can purchase these at Kohl's as well. Kohl's usually has a sale on these quite often, more so than I've seen at Target. But you can purchase the e.l.f. products at several different places. But I did purchase this at Dollar Tree when it was just $1. And next brush is the e.l.f. brush again, and this is a foundation brush. I really love this brush. I did purchase this at Target. I do not recall what the price is, but it was not very much at all. And I really like this one compared to like the Clinique. The Clinique foundation brush has the same lines as this one does, and my Clinique brush I've used for many years, but I can tell you the e.l.f. brush, I've used it, and it's just as good as the Clinique brush, and the Clinique brush was much more pricier than the e.l.f. brush. So I highly recommend if you want a foundation brush that is a little bit more on the side to where it's more affordable, I would suggest the e.l.f. brush. I have not tried some of the other foundation brushes, but I plan to. But this e.l.f. brush, very affordable, and I really like it. The next brush is the e.l.f. This is the eyeshadow. I really like this brush. In fact, I've purchased several of these to have for the different eyeshadows that I use. Really recommend this one. Again, I purchased this at Dollar Tree when it was $1, not $1.25, it was $1. You can purchase these at Target, and you can purchase these also at Kohl's and some of your other local stores. On this one, I have stored two brushes. This is the concealer brush that we've already spoken about, and the blending eye brush together. And here again, it's a matter of being able to store them. So what I do is I have just taken the top part, I cut it off, and then when I store these e.l.f. brushes, I put them back into their packaging. It just so happens that with these two, I store them together. But this blending eye brush, I really like this also. You can purchase this at Target. Again, I cannot remember the price of it, but it's very affordable. And at one time, these were sold at Dollar Tree, so you could purchase them for $1. Now they'd be $1.25. But the last time I was in the Dollar Tree store, I did not see the e.l.f. products, but I do know that Kohl's carries the e.l.f. products also. But I do recommend this blending eye brush. And we've already talked about the concealer brush, and I also recommend that as well. The last item I want to talk about is the 6 Salon Clips that I have here, and I purchased these from Big Lots. If you have a local Big Lots, they have some of the neatest hair accessories, I think. But what I really liked about these is you see they're clips. These are clips. You just press on them and they're clips. They're not like a bobby pin clip. The bobby pins, when I use those that are kind of decorative, when I'm trying to take them out of my hair, it pulls my hair so badly. So what I did was I tried to find some clips that I could use that you just press on, and it was these kind of clips. I love these. So what I do is I just clip up just certain sections of my hair with these, and it just works out perfectly. And then when I take them out, it doesn't pull my hair. So if you have a local Big Lots, you may want to try and look at their hair accessories. See if you like them. You may find some that you really like. And they're about $4.99, $5.99, very much in a price affordable category. So you may want to try your Big Lots to see what kind of hair accessories they have, because sometimes they have some really good ones. So we're going to cover these items real quickly in review. But if you've used these items, please leave a comment below and let us know your opinion. I like to see what others' opinions are. If you've had a different opinion about these, or when you've used them they didn't work as well for you, or if they did work like they have for me, we just like to hear a lot of the opinions. So please leave a comment if you have tried these items. So the first item we spoke about is the Real Techniques cheek brush. Really love this. The brush is very soft, very good for sensitive skin. I've not had a problem with it, and my skin is very sensitive. And also on the other end, you can see how the packaging has the little cap that comes over the end brush. I love that as far as storing in the cosmetic bag. The only item I would suggest on this one is if we could have some kind of covering on this end of the brush. I do keep the brush in a Ziploc bag when I'm not using it, so that I can place it in my cosmetic bag and it not have any fallout in the cosmetic. Next item we spoke about is the Real Techniques. This is the face brush. I use this for several different items on the face. I use it for blending my foundation, and I also use it for blending the powder. I love this brush. Again, it's one of the softest brushes I've ever used. It's very good for sensitive skin. The only thing I would suggest is if we could have some kind of packaging at the top some kind of covering so that when we place it in our cosmetic bag, there's no fallout on the cosmetic bag. But I put this into a Ziploc bag and it works out very, very nicely. We then spoke about 3 of the lip liners. This is from Revlon. It's the nude, the blush, and the wine. I like to have each of these in my cosmetic bag at all times. We spoke about the 2 lipsticks, which is Bare It All from Revlon and Pink Passion from Revlon. I like to have these again in my cosmetic bag at all times. The Bare It All paired with the nude liner is absolutely gorgeous. The Pink Passion paired with the blush is beautiful. And if you've got any type of wine lipsticks, whether they're Revlon or not, or reds, this wine goes very, very well with those. So highly recommend the Revlon lip liners and lipsticks. We then talked about the Sonia Kashuk. These are the small eyeshadow brush, and also we had the eyeliner brush here. What I really, really like about these products is that the caps on the end can close up. So when you're traveling or these are in your cosmetic bag, there's no fallout in your bag. I love, love, love the packaging on these. We then talked about several of the e.l.f. cosmetic brushes. We talked about the concealer brush. We talked about the blending eye brush. We talked about the eyeshadow brushes, foundation brush. Love each of these. You can purchase these at different stores in your area. I did purchase some of these at Dollar Tree. At one time they were $1, which they would now be $1.25. I have not seen these at the Dollar Tree in several weeks now, but you can find these at Target and sometimes at your local grocery. If I had to make a suggestion about the e.l.f. brushes, the only thing I would say is we would need some kind of packaging at the top. So when we put these in our cosmetic bag, there will not be any fallout. But other than that, I really, really like these brushes. But what you can see here, what I do is I cut the tops of the packages off, and then I just place the brushes back in to the packaging that it came in, and that way I don't have any of the fallout in my cosmetic bag. So that works out really, really nice. But if we had some kind of little cap or something that we could place on the top of these for traveling or for storing in our cosmetic bags, it'd be very, very helpful. But other than that, I really like each of these brushes. We reviewed the Salon Clips that I purchased from Big Lots. I love these. I would suggest if you do pull your hair back sometimes, to try using the clips that are like this. You just press on them and clip your hair versus the decorative bobby pin clips, because sometimes they have really pulled my hair, and once I get them in there, they're beautiful. But the bobby pin type clips, I just don't like taking them out of my hair because they pull so badly. But these are perfect. You place them in your hair, you just press on the end, your hair comes out very, very easily, and you don't pull some of your hair out when you pull them out. So you may want to try these if you find these at your local stores. Thanks everyone for visiting BistroBuzz TV. Please like and subscribe and come back to visit us again soon. Thank you.